Today we're going to use a ridge reamer. I'm going to show you how to take down the edge of a cylinder block so that the pistons will come out. You're going to need one of these. This here is a ridge reamer tool. What it does is it uses this blade right here to cut the ridge off the cylinder block. So what happens is first off, from my experience so far with this, is it must be lubricated well. So lubricate the rollers, lubricate the cutting surface before you put it in the block, and then keep lubricating it as you go along. What I'm using for lubrication right now is, I did have some cutting oil, ran out of that, so now I'm using some used motor oil. What you do is you set this in the block, and there's a nut here on top which controls the expansion of the jaws of the cutter itself, and then the nut here below that is for turning the cutter. So I suggest that you just get it lightly snug for your first go around on this. What I'm using here is I'm using a breaker bar to get enough leverage to spin this. Oops. It should spin pretty easily. Right now this is just basically, right now I think it's just spreading the oil around, but let's tighten it up a little bit more. And then we'll get the breaker bar back on here and spin this. You spin it clockwise and do it with an even turn like this, and you'll feel it scraping right now. Sometimes you'll have to study the reamer here in the center, because if you don't have enough lubrication, it will grab into the edge of the cylinder wall. And I like to do this, I don't like to crank down on it too hard, because I don't want to make it too hard to turn. And I don't want to take too much off the ridge either. So really it's just as simple as keeping it lubricated, going step by step between tightening it and turning it in the bore. Right there, see it's catching a little bit. Oops, too close to that tank. When I'm catching the side of the cylinder wall, it's because I'm torquing the, see, I gotta hold this in so that the pressure is applied, and I'm not like, when I'm pulling this way, it'll tend to move the whole ridge reamer that way and have it gouge in. So I'm trying to keep consistent pressure as I turn. It doesn't hurt to keep oil in there, keep oiling it up like I'm doing here, just so that you keep everything a smooth operation here. Take your time. This is nothing that you want to be rushing. Just give it a clockwise turn like this, let the cutter do its job. And check the progress. Now, be sure to pull the cutter out every so often and clean the blade off, clean the cutting surface, because the cutting surface, I don't know if you can see that, but it's already gooped up with some metal shavings, some junk from the cutting operation. And to clean it out, it's probably best that you grab yourself a pick like this and kind of work some of that stuff out. See how it's all gooped up in there? You can actually give this a wipe down with either shop rag, or I just use a lot of paper towels around here. Oop. You drop your pick. But yeah, that's what it takes. It's a slow go. Something that if you take your time and do it right, you'll have a good workable cylinder that you can get your pistons back out of when you need to. So, like I said, I'm gonna make sure you keep it lubed up and steady as you go. If you have any questions or anything you'd like to add, please leave it in the comments. Thanks. See you later.